4 months ago, I sold the GH5. Shocking, I know. I love that camera and I do miss it, to be honest. But it's 2019, I've set up a new video production business. There's a new camera and I thought I'll make a video showing you guys what I have in my camera bag. So let's roll that intro and we'll go through the bag. Okay guys, so this is my camera bag. This is the f-stop Loawa. I've already done a video about this. If you've not seen it, I'll put it in the cards up here. But I love this camera bag. Really useful, really sturdy. I can put a lot of things in it. Sometimes I go traveling with just this bag because it can take my camera and lenses, and I can put some clothes as well. Really useful. At the moment, you can see on the side that I have a Gorilla Pod attached here. This kind of always or most of the time lives here. Really useful. Usually goes in here as well, so it kind of holds it together. On this side I sometimes put a tripod, but I don't always do that. So I get to the location, I put it down, and then you can open it from the back like so. So, if you don't know, I have two camera bodies that I'm working with at the moment. The Canon C200, which is what is filming me. And I've been loving that camera because it can shoot 4K RAW, 12-bit internally. Absolutely insane and what you can do with the colors. That's what's currently filming me. The sort of B cam became the 1DX2. If you've seen my review of the 1DX2, you probably already know my opinion on it, but it's a great hybrid for both stills and video. You know, it can do your 120 frames per second, 4K 60p, and it takes great stills and great colors. And there's a lot of negatives, but we won't go through them in this video. In terms of lenses, I'm gonna go with my oldest kind of lens and then to the newest. So first one I'm going to show you guys is the Sigma 50mm 1.4. We're going to go here, and this lens was my favorite for about 2 years. I've had it for maybe now 3 years, 2 years and a half. But yeah, really sharp, great colors, great contrast, really useful, great focal length, and really good value for money. I use this a lot, and it was my favorite lens for a very long time. My favorite lens at the moment is the lens that's actually filming me, which is the Sigma, again, 35mm 1.4. So the 50mm was my favorite until I got the 35mm, and I kind of fell with the 35mm look. So yeah, that's another lens that I've got, the 35mm 1.4. Next is the Canon 16-35 lens. Beast of a lens, expensive, but it's really useful, and I do use it a lot for stills and video. That's another one. Next one is the Canon 100mm macro L series lens. I love this lens because it's great for portraits, great for close-ups of products. It's got image stabilization, really sharp, and it's got great colors. So yeah, love it. Very recent addition to my gear is the Loawa 12mm f2.8 lens. It's a full frame 12mm with very small distortion, really sharp. I've been loving this lens and I've been getting great stills with it. And it's great for getting those really wide angle shots on the Super 35 sensor, and also the 1DX if you're shooting 4K 60p, because it has the crop factor 1.4 and then a 1.5 on the Super 35mm of the Canon C200 sensor. So it gives you like that 16mm look. It's a bit pricey, but I think it's worth it because it makes you stand out in a way. And then again, I've got some filters that I carry with me. I've got a lot of polarizers. If you've noticed, every one of these lenses almost had a polarizer filter at the front. These are the B+W polarizers, and I've got a few of them, one for the 50mm 16-35 and one for the 35mm. So yeah, that is pretty much what I carry with me most of the time. Obviously then there is a tripod and a gimbal. Tripod, I just use a Manfrotto one, like the Manfrotto 190 Go tripod. I use the twisted version. I just find it a lot quicker to set up. And that's pretty much it, guys. So it's 5 lenses in total, 2 camera bodies. I don't usually carry both of them, but sometimes for certain shoots I do carry both of them, and that can get quite heavy. Sometimes I just carry 2 lenses, and they're the 35mm and the 100mm, and I'm happy to just go out with these, and I feel like I can create something good with just these 2 lenses. So yeah, guys, that brings me to the end of the video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. As always, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one.